Alright everyone, today we are going to talk about how to quarantine your fish, how to set up a quarantine tank, and the great value and importance of doing so. So right here we have my new guppies. So I have a male right here and 4 females, and I got them to put a bit more colors in my current guppy colony that we can see over here. As you can see, there is like a great looking male. Actually there is 2, so there is the small one with the blue and the big one with the orange tails, but all the other brown guppies are all females. And of course with guppies you want a great ratio of several female for each male, so I contributed this by only adding 1 new male and several new females. But before I introduce all these beautiful fish in the main colony, I need to quarantine them. So the act of quarantining your fish is to actually place them in a separate aquarium. An aquarium that will be dedicated for the task of monitoring the fish, making sure that everything is doing well, and if the fish are indeed sick, then you can treat them very well in a smaller aquarium, and you don't risk to wipe out all your existing colony. So one of the big thing to create an aquarium such as this in a very short notice is that I've used some gravel from one of my existing tank, which have a lot of beneficial bacteria, as well as a sponge filter that was already in my cichlid aquarium. So both things came from here. So the gravel came from this already cycled aquarium, very matured aquarium, and the filter as well. So essentially, you skip the entire process of cycling your aquarium altogether, because even the water is actually from this aquarium. So it's basically taking back some already used material and just adding it in here. The decoration is fairly low. I only have like this little wood thing over here because sometimes some fish will want to hide a bit if they're shy. Those guppies are very excited, and they're already like kind of following my fingers. It's only been since yesterday that I got them, but guppies are not skittish usually. If your guppy is skittish, then it means bad thing are happening to him. Because guppies are not supposed to be afraid of human. So you can see they're all like behavior wise, they are all very healthy. One thing that I'm checking also is to see if there is any sign of ick on them, and also some fungus infection. So none of them seems to have that. Now the last thing I want to monitor with these guys is if they have some internal parasite, and those they can come away, like it's harder to see, but your fish will die from it eventually if you don't treat it properly and efficiently. I've put some salt already in this aquarium because the guppy loves salt in general, but salt is also a great way to remove any potential disease. The heater is quite high, so the water temperature is pretty high. This is perfect for guppies, but it's also perfect to kill some of the sickness. But with raising the temperature up, you also want a lot of water surface agitation. So we literally have that. You can see all the bubbles sparkling and literal like drop of water. So there's a lot of great surface exchange. It's not so much about the actual bubble, it's more about the surface agitation. But yeah, sponge filter is perfect for that, and you can see really like there's a lot of movement on the top of the water, but not too much on the bottom. So the fish, which they are slow swimmers, they don't like get pushed around everywhere. So apart from that, I don't really have a light. This light is only for the purpose of filming the aquarium, but you don't really need that. But yeah, so essentially quarantining your aquarium is a great way to save many of your fish. So I do recommend it quite a lot. I have a friend which I gave my new aquarium, and sadly we did not quarantine fish that we caught from the wild, and yeah, that pretty much was a disaster. So when the aquarium will be ready once again, I will probably help her by quarantining her own fish in here, so she don't have the same problem ever again. Also, the great advantage of having a small quarantine aquarium such as this one is the fact that a lot of medication you need to put like 5 or 10 millimeters per 10 gallon or something like that. So if you have to treat a very large aquarium, it can be quite expensive. But if you only have to deal with like 5 gallon of water, it's pretty easy to basically get rid of the sickness. And also, since the aquarium is so small, you can really see the fish well, so you can monitor them quite easily. Also, of course, need to feed the fish in here, so they have eaten today very enthusiastically. So overall, yeah, they look pretty healthy, and I don't see any sign of ick or fungus or anything. But yeah, I'm definitively looking for sign of internal parasite. One of the guppy is currently like pooping some white, like a white poo. This one, we don't really see it well, but yeah, I'm checking for that, because sometimes white poo, no, it's this one, yeah. So sometimes this can be sign of internal parasite infection. Where are you going? Yeah, so I will check for this specifically. But yes, overall, I'm pretty happy with the mix of fish that I got. I only bought 4 of the guppies, and this little girl came in the bag as well, so it was a pleasant surprise. And I really like the colors, like it's a nice mix, blue and yellow, very nice, even like green sort of. And I like the little spot on her, that seems pretty neat. So yeah, I hope they will match very well with the 44 gallon. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you all pretty soon in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, this is the poop. I guess it's a normal poop, but yeah, I just look for signs. Anyway, goodbye.